Make your life show that you are the leader. You're never going to go anywhere unless you act a leader. Be the CEO of your own life. You can't just wander along and allow others to dictate your life. And to get control, you need to start exhibiting leadership qualities. And the best leaders are the ones who are transparent and exemplify leadership by doing rather than dictating. I found this great. Oh, here we go. Transparent leadership. The clear model of transparent leadership. It has 5 qualities here: clarity, listening, results, equity, and accountability. So you should share goals and plans clearly, avoid confusion by being straightforward and open. Pay attention to feedback. And this is so important to pay attention to feedback. You don't want to just solicit feedback for the hell of it, right? You want to actually internalize that feedback and show that you're learning. This can show that you care by listening and responding to your team's ideas. Equity. Be fair to everyone. Make decisions that are consistent and unbiased. You want to gather everyone's opinion. And even if your decision favors one group of persons rather than the other, you need to be transparent as to the pros and cons as to why that decision was made. And note that it will affect others one way and affect others another way. Accountability. You want to own your actions, admit mistakes, and fix them promptly. And the results. Focus on achieving goals. Share progress and celebrate successes openly. So there's levels of transparent leadership. Phases 1 through 4, as you can see here. Phase 1 is really just sharing the facts and data. 2 is being consistent with your patterns of behavior. Phase 3 is being genuine and transparent with your feelings. You can easily, maybe I shouldn't say easily, you can effectively make decisions and share your emotions about them. For example, I recently had to change the systems of how we were doing something in our hospitalist group. And it really added work to one person, but the person who we needed to transfer that work from was sinking in their job and they were just overwhelmed by the workload. And I shared that I felt that we could build more trust amongst each other if we share the workload, even if it was outside your original job descriptions. And I think phase 4 is explaining your assumptions. So, for practical tips of transparent leadership for leaders, can help you explain decisions, set clear goals, admit mistakes, and listen to feedback. For teams, share updates, keep everyone in the loop and on progress, respect views, encourage open discussions, give honest feedback, be direct and constructive, and celebrate wins. I'm going to do personal growth last year. For companies, you want to make policies clear. You want to engage others at the ground level up through the hierarchy. Create a culture of openness and transparency, because if you don't, people will start hiding things and it doesn't build a system of high reliability. And then you want to review regularly because you want to be a company of continuous process improvement. For personal growth, you want to communicate clearly, be direct and honest in your interactions. You can find a mentor and learn from transparent leaders. Reflect regularly, assess how open and honest you are, be accountable. If your team wonders what you're hiding, you've already failed. Great leaders don't just give orders, they share goals, progress, and challenges. And transparency builds trust, and Trust builds results. Unfair decisions create problems. Lack of clarity causes confusion. Ignoring feedback stops growth, and hiding mistakes breaks trust. But when you lead transparently, you admit mistakes and you fix them. You build trust, even in hard times. You encourage people to give feedback and you make fair decisions, bringing people together. You can be fair, admit when you're wrong and fix it. Share your plans often and clearly. Listen to others and act. Here it is. You don't want to just listen to others, act on their ideas and explain your choices so everyone understands. It gives teams courage to handle challenges together. So you're building a community. This person who frequently comments here is transparency isn't a leadership tool. It's the foundation of strong, trusting teams. Yeah. Great. I'm going to share that to my timeline here so it's available for you all. And today I just want to end with the power of being 1% because you want to be a 1% individual, a high performer, top tier employee, worker, innovator. And here's some everyday habits that can deliver big results because this is a growth journey. Being a leader is a growth journey, and you need to work on yourself and be at your best so that you can help lead others. So, that's how you can apply. This is how you can strive to be a good leader by improving yourself. The power of 1%. Reading 10 pages a day is like 12 to 18 books a year. It's a book a month. Saving $5 a day. Okay. It's a good rainy day fund. 10 minutes of daily meditating is 61 hours a year. That's like giving yourself over a weekend's worth of mental clarity. Learning one new skill weekly, that's 52 new skills a year. Meeting one new person is 52 new connections in a year. And, you know, relationship capital is one of the backbones of wealth building. So keep that in mind, folks, to continue networking. And complimenting one person daily brings 365 smiles a year. And I like to reflect every day in documenting one small win. You can record your progress. The magic of 1% daily improvement isn't just in the numbers, it's in the mindset shifts. When you commit to small, consistent actions, you train your brain to prioritize progress over perfection. Over time, that rewires your habits, making growth effortless. Great. Share that for you guys. All right. So today we talked about how to be a transparent leader. I'm going to stop sharing. And how that is just one aspect of enhancing your journey to being a great leader and an innovator. Because it's only through building trust with your teams and those whom you lead that you can truly be a great leader and acquire the results you want. So my name's Michael. This is Aimed Intentions. Give this a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend.